Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Dial Gadget. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, why am I looking at Audacity? There's a good answer for that. It's because this is a thing I recorded just a few minutes ago, quite literally. And this is, sorry, my brain is slowly dying here. So basically, I got a call on my phone. I was in the middle of a game, Wizard 101, and then I got a call on my cell phone. And it was a scam call. I recognized that was a scam call right away, so I immediately got on Audacity and started recording and put the phone on speakerphone and put it right by my microphone. And the scammer, the scammer was really interesting. It was actually really interesting how this all went down. You gotta hear it.
My name is Sarah Lawson, and I'm calling from the Debt Elimination Department. Due to the pandemic and financial crisis, you are eligible for the debt elimination of your entire credit card debt under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, based upon the lender's inability to follow their own bank policy. Would you like me to provide you with more information about the program?
Now, me just being curious, I was curious at the time just to see, like, is this a scam or is this not? So it's like, okay, what happens if I find out more information? If I find out more information, then I can determine whether it was a scam or not, and then I could apologize. If it were not, I could apologize for wasting their time. If it was, then I would not apologize. And it went almost beautifully.
My name
Sorry.
is Sarah Lawson, and
Wrong
I'm
place.
calling from the Debt Elimination.
Sure.
Hold on. I'm going to transfer this call to a qualified debt specialist, and they will provide you some more information about the program.
Now, here's another thing. They, when you answer the call, or whenever I answer their questions, I'm actually thinking for like half a second, but I know that I barely have enough time to think out my answer, so I have to be very careful on how I ask, or very careful on what I say, and so on.
Thank you so much for holding a line. This is Morris. How you doing?
Fine. I wasn't holding the line.
Good to hear that. I believe you were holding to get yourself a debt relief on your credit cards. Is that correct?
No? I was calling to get more information.
So, don't you have any outstanding balances of more than $3,000?
Nope.
Okay.
They didn't know what to do with me, so I don't know what happened here, but quite literally, it was all nothing coming from the phone, and then they come back and ask the same stuff, and it just like, okay, fine, I might as well play along, see how this goes. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Are you there?
I am here.
This is Morris from Debt Elimination. Do you carry more than $3,000 in debt, ma'am? In total?
Sure, yeah.
Well, this call is for those consumers, ma'am, who had a credit card balances of around more than $3,000. So we help them become debt-free by eliminating their balances. Okay?
Okay. Now, of course, that says, like, how would you know, even if you ask that question and all, basically, you're targeting random people. Why? Not even the actual companies do that. This is useless for you.
So, what do you think, like, on which credit card you carry the higher balance on?
MasterCard. I don't have a MasterCard. I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card, and my debit card is somewhere in my purse, and I never got up to get it. I never moved at all. I never told them any actual information that was useful. Anyway.
MasterCard, and you got any rough idea what would be the balances on your MasterCard?
Haven't checked it in a while, but, I know it's up there somewhere.
Okay, could you please grab the card and help me with the expiration date, ma'am?
Now again, I didn't know what to do for that. Like, what do I do? Do I actually go and grab my card and then just see if I could do something, or do I not and just make something completely up? I did that. So, I went over and I found, or basically, I have, since on my computer, on the computer, there's a little calendar thing at the bottom. I just looked at the calendar. It's 2021. So I just thought, like, why not sometime in this year and make it a random month? So I said 5/3.
The card.
But why do you need the expiration date?
Because, ma'am, to get your...
Of course, there's this one thing that everybody should say, or everybody should do when these scam calls come around. Ask them questions. As many as possible. Make them, or really waste their time as much as possible.
Because, ma'am, to get yourself a debt relief, this credit card should not be expired, past due, or over the limit.
Oh, alright, I suppose.
So this is a part of qualification, ma'am, so you need to grab the card and re-verify with the expiration date.
Alright,
Month and year only.
I got the card, and it says 5/21.
Okay, how many credit cards you got under your name?
Mostly just the one.
Okay. And the balance is around more than 3,000 or less than 3,000?
Now here's the thing. Or why this keeps spiking is because I would move my hand around. Sometimes the phone would get closer to the microphone, sometimes it wouldn't. He asks that question twice. He asked that once already, which I had answered yes, pretending. And of course, I'll just reaffirm the answer, but it's like, why do you need to ask a second time? More than.
Okay, could you please grab the card for me, ma'am?
I have it here.
What's the expiration date?
5/21.
And from which bank you received this MasterCard?
I honestly didn't know where you get MasterCards. I'm not sure where you get MasterCards. I have a debit card, and it's Visa, and it's Chase. I don't know much with MasterCards. Bank of America, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay, and are you the one who's taking care of the finances?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not. I really am not. If anything, or most of what I'm saying here is a complete lie.
Okay. So as a for next step, I simply go ahead and pull the recent account balances of your Bank of America card, update you with the current balances and current interest rate, payments, due payments, each and everything. After that, we're going to enroll you for the debt elimination. So to pull the recent account balances, you need to re-verify with the card number from left to right that starts with a 5.
But why exactly do I have to verify the card itself when I could just verify through my name?
We'll see.
Which is a very good question. Why would... You can also verify through your name normally. And yeah, they will ask for certain things on the card when you verify through your name, but that's when you call directly to the bank. And the bank's number should be on your card. If not, then quite literally just look it up or look it up on the internet. The first things, as long as your bank is a well-known and reputable bank, the first site for the bank should have its phone number, and that's all you need. And even then, you could just log on on the bank website and you can find out from there. You don't need to tell them the card number. And he brings up a good point later that or soon here that it can, or well, mostly I don't think he brings it up, but I think a good point. To protect privacy, but really, why do you want the card itself? That's kind of pointless.
Well, see, to pull the recent account balances, you need to re-verify me the card number. If you're not feeling comfortable to provide me the full card number, there's no problem. You can re-verify me the last 4 digits, so I can go ahead and pull the recent account balances, just the last 4.
Thing was, I wasn't entirely sure what to say to him because I did not have any card on me. I was actually trying to look up online real quickly, like fake card numbers, anything. And I found I couldn't look it up quick enough, so I just had to come up with a random number. And I did.
Do you have the card on you with you?
Well, sort of.
Can you please re-verify me the last 4 digits of your card number so I can go ahead and pull the balance details?
Okay. 9696. I was thinking Satan numbers for some reason.
And what's your 5-digit billing zip code where you receive the bills?
Now, why do you need my zip code? At that point, I started looking up zip codes for any police department because it would be hilarious if they got that.
Well, to send you some paperwork, you need to re-verify me your zip code where you receive the bills, ma'am.
Why do you need to send me paperwork? I could just get it on... Can't you just email it to me or something and I could print it out and then send it to you?
We're going to email to you as well as we're going to send you the paperwork if you say so.
Uh-huh.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me see. Let me right back with you with the balances. Give me one good minute, okay? Well, I'm
Okay.
with you silent for one good.
Now, here's the thing. He would wait and so on, and that's fine. But, I was somewhat confused when he had said that because I thought, oh, he might be able to call me out on this, and it might actually be a real scam, or not a real thing. Oh, well, if he calls me out, then I'm just going to have to apologize greatly. And he did manage to call me out. He did manage to do that, but he didn't manage to get too far. Because as much as he managed to call me out on it, he never said that he was actually from a legitimate place. He never said that he was actually from one of those places or anything. So, I also looked it up online, like scammers with this phone number, the phone number that they had called me on, or they called me with, and apparently they have done a few scams like that. Let me see if I can't pull up. Here we are. Phone number is somewhat like that. And they've had multiple comments from different people. From different things. But yeah, this may as well have just been a scam call. And it was actually really interesting when someone happened afterward. You gotta hear it. I gotta admit, the hold music they had me on was actually not too bad. In the background, you can hear me using my keyboard and my mouse playing Wizard 101 still. because I can multitask. And I was bored anyway, so I thought, why not? He does come back here soon.
Okay, are you there, ma'am?
I am here.
You don't have any card with Bank of America, ma'am.
Oh well. That's when I hung up. And, he called me back. I got the number that he called me back on. Which I haven't looked up yet for some unknown reason, which I need to. 1-442-229-7956. Let's take a look, see, shall we? So this, they originally, it said that he would, or that they were in, let's see, Richmond, California. But then it said they were in Victorville, California with this new number. I didn't get it. It was really weird. Now, I haven't exactly looked at the site too well, but I'm taking a look through here just to see if you can find that the, area code and phone numbers. One. Either way, that was actually a phone number that I don't know has been, or I have the feeling that it is definitely spam. No, obviously it doesn't really say with certain comments around here. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, so the call goes on to be like this. Yes?
You should be ashamed, ma'am, doing these things. Okay?
Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, house phone just rang with a telemarketer trying to sell me something. Anyway, this guy goes on to try and say, like, I should be ashamed of myself, blah, 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 blah. Dude, you sound like you're from India and you are definitely not from the United States. I highly doubt you are. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
And why? You sound like you're from India and yet it claims you're from California.
You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed.
I should be ashamed? What should I be ashamed of? You're the one who should be ashamed, if anything.
Okay.
Hey, I was asking questions. And that's basically all I wanted, was more information.
California. The whole California is your father's California?
Is your father's California? That really brought the question, like, what in the world was he talking about? I was nothing but confused. But then I eventually assumed he was trying to say something like, does he own it or does he live there or something? And I just like, I only assumed that he was asking, does he own it? I never assumed that he, like, did he live there? I was just like, I could have easily answered, I live in Southern California. Idiot.
Is that your father's property? California is your father's property, ma'am?
No, why would it be?
You should be ashamed, ma'am. You should be ashamed of doing this thing. Okay?
And that's how the whole, that's how that all went. He just kind of hung up on me. He's like, okay, fine, whatever. And it was just really weird. No, it is, how he tried really did backfire. enjoy this video. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!